Hello, welcome to Đông Nai Radio and Television Station. Here comes the news today. The country has gone 41 consecutive days without community infection. The National Hospital of Tropical Disease announced 6 more patients recovered, of which one case was a serious patient number 19. This patient recovered from the disease, marking another feat of Vietnam in the treatment of COVID-19. Patient 19, 64 years old in Hanoi, who was admitted to the hospital on March 6, 2020, is the most severe case among C19 patients treated at the Central Tropical Hospital. The patient had to undergo invasive mechanical ventilation, ECMO, artificial cardiopulmonary heart. He had 3 cardiac arrests. The current condition of patient 19 has been checked negative for COVID-19. Other acute patients were patient number 52, who had been checked positive again many times before, patient number 291, 295, 308, and 324. The above patients will be followed up for the next 14 days. Up to now, Vietnam has successfully treated 278 patients out of 327 cases of COVID-19. After easing the social gap, many businesses on Dong Nai were back to operation. However, they are facing difficulties trying to access the government's credit package to support those affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. Survey of Ho Chi Minh City Business Association shows that up to 61% of enterprises have difficulty accessing support policies. 28% of enterprises think that complicated process and procedures, and 14% of business assess the guidance agencies as not enthusiastic. In Dong Nai, there is not much difference. Enterprises suggest that ministries, branches, and localities should pay more attention to the implementation of support packages in a more detailed manner. Moreover, the processes and procedures for appraising and assessing damages, the list of industries and sectors directly affected by COVID-19 also needs to be public and transparent in order to limit asking, giving, as well as taking advantage of policies. Vietnam's rice export activity has been completely restored since the beginning of May. Preliminary data shows that nearly 150,000 tons of rice have been unloaded in Ho Chi Minh City port from May 2nd to 17th, mainly for transportation to Philippines. 2 other major rice export markets of the world, India and Thailand, also saw the price of rice increase. In India, the world's largest rice exporter, 5% broken rice last week also rose 385 to 389 USD per ton, the highest since April 2019. However, this price is currently lower than both Thailand and Vietnam. Several European countries have welcomed the European Union to announce a financial stimulus package of 750 billion euros to help member countries recover from the COVID-19 pandemic. Italian Prime Minister Giuseppe Conte praised the European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen's proposal to set up a recovery fund after the COVID-19 pandemic as a great signal from Brussels. French President Emmanuel Macron also called to quickly expedite a 750 billion euros recovery plan with our European partners. The Spanish government said the EU proposal would be the basis for further negotiations. Earlier, Ms. Leyen announced the stimulus package, asserting that economic recovery support must be accompanied by a strong commitment to reform and financial framework. If approved, this will be the largest economic stimulus package in EU history and will include extensive taxation measures on plastic products, carbon emissions, and major technology firms. From May 29 to July 24th, Washington, D.C. will reopen in Phase 1 following a decision to lift the stay-in-home order imposed to prevent the spread of COVID-19. Mayor Muriel Bowser said Washington spent more than 14 days on record of declining cases, which allowed the capital to start the process of reopening. According to the decision, Washington residents are no longer limited to staying indoors, but when going out, they must keep a minimum distance of 2 meters from outsiders and must not gather in groups of more than 10 people. wearing masks to go out continues to be encouraged. In addition, non-essential retail businesses are allowed to operate with delivery services, not to serve customers inside. To date, Washington has recorded 8,400 sick infections with 445 deaths. That's all for the news today. Thank you for joining us and goodbye.